start fresh. In every moment, start fresh. Instead of letting stuff hang on, carrying it. You know how many years people carrying stuff? Make a fresh start. And as every single moment is fresh and new. It's just us dragging the past in the mind, in the memory, in to us. And stopping us from going forth or doing that which is our heart's desire of who we really are. And this is a time of a great awakening, you might say. But the problem with the word wake, it's also where you view a dead body. Everybody sits around with the dead body in the room. It's awake. So the problem with that is that the words that we say create an effect, because we back those words with our faith and our power, and we agree. And that's how the mind then calculates all of that together in some way. And then the words that we speak and go out, and they always come back to us, because the moment we speak them, we already experience that vibration. I was thinking we want to take off the virtual reality glasses. And we don't need any glasses. We don't need to see through a glass darkly. All we need to do is make a commitment to ourselves. That's what self-honoring is. No one cares about you the way you care about yourself. But what happens is when we give our power to our senses, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the genitals, the body, for pleasure, we're always seeking that little bit of pleasure to alleviate the pain of the soul. And then you'll see people that go into oblivion with the drugs to go more and more and more, and the alcohol and all of this to get more oblivion, so that they don't feel the misery that they feel, because they are tortured in their mind and from their actions and what they've done and what they're doing and suffering. When we come to the point of a realization, there's all kinds of stuff we have done in our timeline, time tracks, timelines. And this fresh start in this moment, when we realize and realize maybe the pain and suffering we have caused others, purposefully or not, and to make a commitment to ourselves to be kind, to be, people say, oh, you're a people pleaser, something's wrong with that. No, if you just do it to your own disadvantage, you're not pleasing to get them to like you. You're not pleasing them and displeasing yourself. No, it's like giving gifts. Do you give gifts that other person would really like, or is that just what you want them to have? Maybe, and maybe both, I don't know. So by starting fresh, notice how much of the time when we perceive people, we perceive them through the glasses of the reality glasses, virtual reality of the past, instead of perceiving them at who they really are. And starting fresh, people say, well, I've invested so many years in this, I might as well continue. No, you are an eternal being and you cannot die. And the only time anything ever is going to happen is now. And when you start fresh in this moment, you can dump all that rest. You've got the wisdom, you have it, you know what that is, And yet, to be fully now, and then witnessing as the divine is moving and operating in our reality that we are part of. Yeah. So, how about just start fresh in every moment and every day? And you take that shower to wash all the stuff, and then, but it isn't like, oh, I got forgiven, I'm going to do it again. That's not what it's about. When a person truly realizes what they've done or was done through them, and also to realize at some level we were not really to blame ultimately because of being programmed, conditioned, indoctrinated, media eyes, story eyes, narrative eyes, given all of this information to us that wasn't helping us, but taking us further and further into the virtual reality glasses view of life, which would be, what is it that I've been programmed to experience and to think and to be and who I am when I'm none of that? I want to know and be who I am. And how you do that, start fresh, start communicating with your own divine self, your God presence, your divine, however you want to call it, your beloved. There is a partnership there, and we're all connected, always have been, always are. So all we have to do now is for all of us just to acknowledge that and lift ourselves through our actions and our consciousness to the realm of divine, of respect, of honoring, of kindness, of gentleness, of always endeavoring for the welfare of all. Yeah. And then you'll make any season a season of giving, a season of joy, a season of inner happiness, because you're not living in the pretend. You're living in the real, because that's who you are. And when you're real and you're really who you are, you're always having it's a good time. Mm-hmm. So start fresh. Let it go. Get the lessons, get the gifts, let it go. Start fresh, a new beginning.